Good morning, or should I say aloha. Um, my name is Brian Thomas, and I am the founder and owner of Baptiste Power Yoga Phoenix. And I'm coming to you live this Sunday from Princeville in Kauai, Hawaii.
Hi.
Hey, Jess. I was just briefly telling everyone, I feel like I thought I did every program with you, but I've known you for years, and I was telling everyone about your studio that you guys own up in New York. So I'll turn it over to you. You can introduce yourself and tell everyone who you are and what you're up to.
Hi. My name is Jess Padula. I'm the co-founder and owner of Baptiste Power Yoga Capital District in Clifton Park, which is in upstate New York. Not so far upstate that it's Buffalo, and not so south that it's New York City. Those are the things I get asked a lot. As Brian mentioned, we've known each other for a really long time. The last time we actually got to be together in person was at the Global Summit in 2020, right before everything shut down. So very fond memory. What I'm up to right now today, it's Mother's Day, so my daughters and they're over here, and then my dog is over there somewhere. We are doing the Tupper Lake Triad, so it's just 3 mountains up in Tupper Lake, and then we'll get patches and stickers, and yeah, that's how we're spending our Mother's Day.
So
So
cool.
yeah, that's what we got going on.
Yeah,
Are you?
well, from all of us at Baptiste Power Yoga Phoenix, happy Mother's Day to you, Jess.
Thank you, Brian.
Excited to have you on here, and thanks for being a guest today to teach from us and taking time away from your daughters and to give back 30 minutes. So thank you.
Yeah, 30 minutes. So I'm teaching you, huh?
Yeah, it's you and me. We're just here, and then I saw Brandon on the screen. We have Patrick Mills. I saw just popped in. We got people joining from all over the globe for this class today on Mother's Day for 30 minutes. So
You know what's so cool though is like how we are taught and we preach that you speak to one to reach all, and really I just get to speak to you, and then whoever else is listening, like it reaches innumerable amount of people, because yeah, it goes on your Instagram. And I practiced with Nick just the other day from a couple weeks ago, so that's pretty neat.
so cool.
All right,
Yeah.
so if we only have 30 minutes, let's get going. Let's have you
Let
start in child's pose.
me hop onto my lanai, as they say here in Hawaii.
I'm so
It was just
jealous.
pouring a minute ago. Now it's nice out.
It's fantastic. Okay, so in child's pose, everybody, Brian and everyone, take a huge breath in. Through the mouth, let it go. Do that one more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Start to move into ujjayi breathing, so in through the nose and out through your nose. Observe what it feels like to be in the setting that you're in. So feel the temperature of the environment on your skin, the sounds of whatever's around you, the smell. Feel what your mat feels like underneath your hands, and what it feels like to have your forehead resting where it is. Take one more breath in this pose. Let it out. Keep the breath, but tuck your toes, lift the hips for downward facing dog. So downward facing dog, as if it was your first time. Maybe it's your first time today or first time in this setting. Try it on. So move the feet, move your hands, move your hips, move your gaze until you settle the gaze towards the back of your feet. Not the back of your feet, the back of your mat at your feet. Then walk forward for ragdoll. So set the feet at the top of your mat, hips distance apart, bend the knees. My favorite variation of this is to interlace the fingers at the base of the skull. You can do whatever variation you'd like. Pour your upper body down towards the ground. Then release the hands to the floor. Step your feet together and rise, extended mountain pose.
Oh,
Yeah, and
feeling.
just for everyone, Brian, look to your left. Look at the mountains to your left. Okay, and then look forward. Hands to your heart center. And we'll om from exactly where we are in the world. One time, breathe in. Sweep the arms overhead, look up. soften your knees and fold forward. Halfway lift to lengthen the spine. Plant your hands and step back to high plank. Establish where your hands go for this position. So spread your fingers really wide. Then push yourself forward on the toes, lower down, halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, pull the hips up to the ceiling or the sky, downward facing dog. Check in, look in between your feet at the back of your space. And take a deep, deep breath out. Good, look forward and walk or hop to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale, rise, extended mountain. Look up, maybe this time push the hips forward and reach behind you. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, breathe in. Hands down, high to low, push up. Upward facing dog. And pull back, downward facing dog. Lengthen the sides of your body. And move your chest towards your legs. Take a deep breath in. Get empty. And move. Feet to hands, top of the space. We'll do one more A, halfway. And fold. Push down to rise up, extended mountain pose. Look to the ceiling or the sky, whatever you can see. Exhale, forward fold. There's your feet. Halfway lift. And chaturanga. When you're totally empty, then inhale, up dog. And pull back, downward facing dog. Sway your right ear over towards your right shoulder. Ugh. And then chin towards the chest, then left ear towards the left shoulder. Just get some space in the neck. And then drop your head. Now look forward. Go there, feet to hands. Halfway. Forward bend. Utkatasana, chair pose. Move into sun salutation B. Put your weight in your hips and your heels. Yeah, good. Now, Brian, pull the front of your pelvis up towards your face. Making sure you're looking forward, breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. Halfway lift. Cause length in the spine. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward, warrior one. Press down into the outer edge of the back foot. And turn your pelvis and torso forward to the front of your mat. And now look up towards the sky, breathe in. Put your hands down on the floor, high to low plank. Get empty. When there's no more breath, then up dog. Great, downward facing dog. I can hear your breath, it's awesome. Step your left forward, warrior one. Plant and rise. And then turn forward. So pull your right hip back in space, Brian. I feel like that's your right foot forward. And now hands down, high to low.
Yeah, Instagram mirrors it, so it's the opposite.
Oh, upward dog. And downward facing dog.
Tricky, tricky.
Tricky, tricky. All right, we'll do two more Sundays. Oh, he's popping it out in Hawaii. Everybody hop forward, feet to hands.
You know me, Jess.
Halfway.
Disrupt.
Forward fold. Thunderbolts. Let's bring in Brandon Copignone. Exhale, forward bend. Halfway lift, get ready. Drop it like a saw. Low plank, Brian.
Yes.
Upward dog, crown to the sky. Downward facing dog. Lift your butt. Right foot forward, warrior one. Inhale the whole way up to the peak, the top of the pose. Once you're full, put the hands down, high and low. Upward. Get empty, downward. Other foot, step your left foot forward. Push down to rise up. Get to the top of the mountain, the peak of your pose. Exhale, back down to earth, hands on the floor. Low plank. Up dog. Empty, down dog.
Whew.
And here you are, back at home base, back in your downward dog. Wherever you are, the mat's there, the pose is there, however you show up. Woo, thank goodness. Do it again. Hop forward, feet to hands. One more B. Halfway. Fold. Drop your hips lower. Not chaturanga, just kidding. It's called Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. chaturanga. There you go, up dog. Pull it back, downward facing dog. One more time, warrior one, right foot forward. Inhale to the top. Spread your fingers, open the eyes. Exhale, low plank. Up dog when you're ready. Downward facing dog to reset. And we'll go left foot last time, warrior one, step forward. Rise up even higher. Yeah, exhale, hands down, high to low. Upward dog, pull the chest to the front of your mat space and downward facing dog. Whew.
Oh, yeah.
Made it. Everybody, huge breath. Let it all go. Raise the right leg to the ceiling. Bend your upper leg, stack your hip. Choose to stay or go. Flip dog. Flip it on over. Good. Now hips up to the ceiling. Pull the right shoulder onto your back. And then move the chest away from your feet. Take a huge breath in to expand the lungs. Exhale, flip over, side plank with the right hand on the ground, left arm to the ceiling. Oh, this is going to be super fun, and I bet you can do it, Brian. Take tree legs in your side plank. So put the right foot on the inside of your left thigh. Yeah, now push both of your hips up towards the ceiling. Okay, now reach down with your top hand, grab onto your right big toe. You can do it. Now, move your foot forward. You're going to land in crescent lunge. So step forward. Boop! There you go. Now crescent lunge, stand up. Raise the back heel off the ground. Just saving a little time here. Now I want to see all the muscles of your back leg. Yeah, so tippy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, let me see your hamstrings. Let me see. Yeah, lift up those Lulus. Or is it knee short? All right, twisting. Hands to the heart. Lean forward. Twist to your right.
It just started the pouring rain. Can you see it?
Yeah, not really.
Yeah.
It just looks beautiful to me. I have black flies swarming around me, and it's all good. What we do for Baptiste yoga, right? It looks good to me. Open up warrior two. Get to open your hips finally, right? Finally. Yeah. I'm sure it was a long flight.
Yeah.
That's no excuse though. Bend your front knee a little more, just a smidge more. Yes, right there. So good. Extended side angle, right onto the ground. Left arm up and over your head. Up and over. Reach more to the, yeah, good. Now your top arm's a little lonely. Give it a friend. Right arm reaches too. Reach your right, yeah, like you're holding onto a beach ball. Breathe in. Exhale, hands down, high to low.
Holy.
Yeah, you got it. Up dog. Moving some cobwebs, downward facing dog. Okay, feet together. Raise the left leg as high as you can away from the ground. Bend your upper leg. Stack and go, flip dog. Press the heels into the ground, then raise your hips. Now get really long, like you're just gonna go into full wheel. Raise your fingers over there to the rein. Maybe you can even grab onto the railing for some leverage. Oh yeah, good. Now pull your heart to the rails. Nice. Flip over, side plank. Left hand on the ground, right arm to the sky. Now we all get the view that we want. Whoop, whoop. We can see Brian's butt, and he gets to look outside. Okay, tree legs with your side plank. Now reach the top hand down, catch your left big toe. Now you're gonna rotate and step forward. Crescent lunge.
Oh, so close.
Nice. Okay, pull the front of your pelvis up towards your face. Tippy toes in the back leg. Let me see all the muscles, please. Yeah, there you go. On fire. Hands to the heart. Lean forward. Twist to your left. Create length in your whole spine. Now hug your shoulder blades onto your back and push them into your thoracic spine. So you're sending your heart out there to Hawaii and then towards the mainland, towards us. Take a breath. Squeeze it out. Warrior two, face us. Hey there. Bend your knee a little more. Yeah, because when you stack your joints, Brian, I don't know if you know this, when you stack your joints, it's actually easier. You're using your skeletal system instead of your muscles. Extended.
Might have heard that.
Never heard that. Oh, see, you learn something new every day.
I think you're making stuff up.
Up and over, Brian, up and over. Okay, give your arm a friend. Hold the beach ball.
Oh.
So both arms reach to the, yeah. Now pull your left femur head back into your hip socket. Breathe in. Exhale, chaturanga, thank God.
Oh.
Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog.
Oh.
Nice job, my friend. Nice job. We got some more work to do though. So hop forward, feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Fold your body. Thunderbolts, or Utkatasana, or chair. A lot of words. Now let's do this. Eagle, wrap the arms, right arm underneath. And then right leg up and over your left leg. Okay, drop your tailbone and then take your shoulders back towards the back of your space. Yes, you're sitting up nice and tall. Really good. Now unwrap the top leg, send it behind you, unfold into airplane pose. Push your right heel to the back of your space, but then pull your heart away from your foot. Through the heel, through the heel. Okay. Half moon, unravel the arms. Tent your fingers so you're barely touching the floor. Man, I wish I could assist you right now. I'd come and stabilize your hips and then put my hand on your left hip to roll it open. Lean with me. Now lift the top arm just a little bit higher. Big opening through the chest. And forward fold. Top of your mat. Woo, boy. All right, chair pose. You're like, man, were we going to take a rest there? No, we're not. Eagle wrap the arms, left arm under. Got to be efficient with our time. Good, and then you already did the legs. That's fantastic. Okay, now lean your upper body back like you were sitting in a chair and you want to put your spine on the back of the chair. Okay, unravel the top leg, send it back airplane. You can keep the eagle arms. So move the fingers towards the front of your space and then your back heel way back behind you. Open it up into half moon. Really ground down to the mound of your standing big toe. Now I'll come around to the back of you, put my right hand on your hip to just open everything up, lean back, maybe lift the gaze up towards the sky, look up, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Let's take fingers to toes, forward fold, because we missed it. I always miss it when I don't do it. Bend the elbows and see if you can pull your chest closer to your thighs, but then maybe straighten the legs a little more. Yeah. Okay. Deepen the pose. Go into gorilla. Slide the hands underneath the front of your feet. Massage your wrists with your toes. Yeah, and then pull on your feet and pretend you're gonna debone yourself. Pull your spine out of your body, up to the ceiling, up to the sky, out to Hawaii. And then let go. Crow pose. Gotta fly.
Yeah, all sweaty.
Oh yeah, sweaty. This is why women wear pants to hot yoga.
Right?
Yeah. Inner edges of the feet together. Good. Now heels towards your butt. Come on, do it again, Brian. It's
I'm
the
just
heart.
really drenched.
Yeah, that's good. Good for you. Pull your heart forward, way forward, way forward, way forward. Turn around. Or not. That's fine. Meet in downward facing dog, everybody. And then get present to where you are and how far you've come. Whether it's just in this practice or even just today, or how long it took you to get to where you are. Step your, let's go right foot forward for triangle pose. And try this, Brian. Take your right hand on the outside of your right leg. I like this version because then it allows more opening through the chest. So pull both of the shoulder blades onto your back. You can either lift the top arm straight to the sky or up and back behind you a little bit. Oh, shoot. My shoulder blades are starting to seize up. All right, press the feet into the ground. Stand up. Turn, face us, and bow forward, side facing, wide leg forward fold. Press down to the outer edges of your feet. Pull up from the inner arches of your feet, like you're creating suction cups. Pulling the energy from the earth, or like from where you're standing right now, and really putting it into your body. There's so many ways to imprint our experiences in our body. And this is one of them, practicing where you are. Okay, let's try this. Put your hands down on the floor and half lift. Now turn your toes face forward. Go into half pigeon on the right. Yeah, good. Now internally rotate your left thigh and pull the right hip back in space, but then draw your heart forward away from your hips. Pitching to me feels like an opportunity to really exhale. You know, when you get around a friend, like I feel like if just being with you on screen, you're one of those friends I can really exhale with. Yeah, and a deep exhale is like the feeling of relief and release, acceptance, and no need to be or do anything different than what you're doing. Whew. Okay, walk your hand towards your body. Step back into downward facing dog. Optional vinyasa if you want to. And then, yeah, of course he's gonna do it.
Overachiever.
All right, and then we'll go other leg, left foot forward, triangle pose. Yeah. So press down to the outer edges of both of your feet and pull your right butt cheek on, your left leg is forward, so your left butt cheek underneath you. Then right hip roll it open. Top arm straight up or pull it behind you. Brian, can you straighten your front leg? A little more. Breathe some space with the hamstrings. Oh. Good. Okay. Push down. Stand up. Turn. Face Hawaii. Bow forward. Side facing. Wide leg forward bend. If you want to do something different with the arms, you want to bind them, you could. If you want a tripod headstand, you could. That's probably not scary at all on a balcony.
Not for me.
Not for me. All right, if people did go upside down, start to lower yourself slow like an elevator, feet to the floor or the earth, wherever you are. And then set your hands on the ground. Turn face the front of your mat. Shift into half pigeon on the left. And take the time to really set it up. So pull the left hip back in space, internally rotate the right leg. So often we want to lean over and sit on the butt cheek. I want you to take the center of your body to the ground. Let the exhale do its job. Michael's getting antsy. Okay, walk your hands back towards your body and step back to downward facing dog. One more vinyasa flow, shift forward and low plank. Upward, downward facing dog. Great, shift forward into high plank, then lower onto your belly. And then just flip right over for bridge. We'll skip the belly back bends for today. But if you're like, oh man, I love those, said no one ever, yeah, just do it after this class. Bend your knees, press your feet into the ground and lift your hips. But then reestablish 12 o'clock in both your feet, so turn the toes more forward. Yeah, good. Now internally rotate your thighs. So turn the thighs in and then down towards the ground. Good bridge. And then I bet you could, Brian, you could just take your hands next to your head and push up into wheel. Yeah, great. Now pull the shoulder blades onto your back and lead your chest away from your feet by pushing the feet down into the ground. If I was there to assist you, I would put my hands on your shoulder blades and scoop them towards your spine and then pull you away from your feet. And you'd be like, oh my God, Jess, I feel so good. So the chest come down. Maybe you wouldn't yell. I'm not sure. Supta Baddha Konasana. Bottoms of the feet together, knees to the sides.
I would definitely yell, by the way. You know,
of course you would. That's what you would do. Not if you were like in like a, I'm doing air quotes, like a real studio and you have to be quiet and behave yourself.
Right.
But Brian, see what it feels like to slide your feet away from your torso more. Yeah, away. And then maybe the knees can like relax just a little more. Lower back can relax a little more. This is, it's not my favorite pose, but it's one of my favorite parts of the practice because then it's like all the heart opening is pretty much over. And for me, those are my emotional poses. A lot of people, it's the hip openers. For me, it's the heart. Doesn't mean I don't do it though. All right, happy baby. And what does Baron say? Dead bug or happy dead bug?
Happy dead bug, yeah.
Definitely not happy dead baby. That's not good. Not good. I prefer happy baby. I have these two children over here. They were happy babies, and that's why I get to celebrate this day, because I had
Hell
little happy
yeah.
babies. Okay, pull your right knee into your chest, lengthen your left leg for supine twist, and twist over to your left. And then once you've taken the action to put your body in the pose, let the pose take over your body. So heavy the shoulder blades down towards the ground, and relax the jaw. So separate your teeth, relax your fingers, your toes, and even your butt cheeks. Sometimes, like for some reason, we just squeeze the butt cheeks, like it's our form of control. Okay, come back towards center. You can take a mini bridge if that would feel good. Feet to the ground, little lift of the hips to realign the spine. And then you just switch legs and directions. And then same thing, like you took action, you took the or you like put your body in the pose. Now let the pose take over your body. Eyes could be open or closed. Start to listen to your surroundings again. It's like my voice is still there, but you're still where you are. And then onto your back for Shavasana. So make yourself comfortable. Let the feet sway open. Flip the palms so they're facing the ceiling or the sky, and tuck your shoulder blades onto your back. Like get really comfortable. Because sometimes we wait for a vacation to Hawaii to actually relax and to restore. You don't need that. All you need is a minute or two on your mat just to be with yourself exactly how you are. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and let it all go. Slowly roll to your right. And pause there for a moment in baby. Tuck the knees towards your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. And recognize that right now is an opportunity to begin again. From right where you are, everything you've done and everything you haven't done, everything you want to pursue, you can start again right now. And slowly press up to a seat. Cross-legged seated position if that's comfortable, or whatever's comfortable for you. And hands to the heart. I'm going to do half hands. And we'll end the way that we began, with the sound of all things brought together from exactly where we are. One Om. Inhale. With the thumbs to your forehead center and touch into your third eye, your intuition. Thank you so much for letting me guide you. Thank you so much for being such an inviting community. I see you, I appreciate you, and I bow to you. Namaste.
Namaste.